don't you worry there, my honey. We might not have any money, but we've got our love to pay the bills. Maybe I think you're cute and funny. Maybe I wanna do what bunnies do with you, if you know what I mean. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I.
Well, you might be a bit confused,
and you might be a little bit bruised,
but baby, how we spoon like no one else. So I will help you.
Sometimes I don't know why, but this old town just seems so hopeless. I ain't really sure, but it seems I remember the good times with just a little bit more in focus. But when she puts her arms around me, I can somehow rise above it. Yeah, man, when I got that little girl standing right by my side, you know I can tell the whole wide world that shout it, hey, here comes my girl. Here comes my girl. Yeah, she looks so right. She is all I need tonight. Every now and then I get down to the end of a day, I have to stop, ask myself why I've done it. It just seems so useless to have to work so hard and nothing ever really seemed to come from it. And then she looks me in the eye and says we gon' last forever, man, you know I can't begin to die, honey. No, it just feels so good, so free, so right. I know we ain't never gonna change our minds about it. Hey, here comes my girl. Here comes my girl. Yeah, she looks so right. She is all I need tonight. Watch your walk.
A husband and wife, not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but also by celebrating the love between all of us, including the love of their parents, siblings, extended family, and best friends. Without that love, today would be far less joyous. Thank you all for being here. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long. Some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. As we prepared for the ceremony part of this wedding celebration, Scott and Emily reflected on what it is they love about each other and shared these thoughts with me. I would now like to take the time to share these thoughts with you. Yes. Scott, Emily loves you in so many ways. Besides being the most handsome man in the world. She also loves how you're always happy, spontaneous, and your ability to light up a room. Emily didn't always see herself getting married. In fact, there was a time she thought it was a crazy concept. But when she saw Scott, she realized love at first sight was actually real and your commitment to each other was easy and quick. As many of you know, Emily moved in with Scott in less than a month, and 6 months later, they bought a house together. Emily and Scott both said they experienced a crazy magnetism and vibe that was undeniable. And as someone who was there firsthand, I can also attest to that. Some might even say their energy is tremendous. Emily is so excited to grow old with you, to change with you, to be amazing parents together, and to continue your love. I'm here, we're all here, because we want those moments for you. Emily. When I asked Scott what he loved most about you, he said, "Let me count the ways." She is beautiful, intelligent, generous, and so good to her family, which is important to me. Scott loves your nuclear energy and calls you optimistic Emily when MNATO's blown out of town. Scott is a few years older and says he has a different outlook in life sometimes. Perhaps it is a few more years of experience, but Scott sees you in a role of a caretaker in the center of a family and someone who can take care of him one day.
It wasn't meant to be funny. Yeah, is this all quotes?
This is quotes. Her smart, inquisitive nature comes from her mother, Carol, Scott said, as does her natural reaction to help anyone if she can. This brings Scott a confidence and excitement for your future together, including Christmas dinners, growing together, new additions to your family, and being parents together. You fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you made a choice. You're both choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. In the words of Emily, I wake up every day happy and content. Nothing more, nothing less, just love. It's just there. You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in each other. You're teaming up and saying to each other, every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of it. You may now make what promises you will to each other.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
On a cold December night over 3 years ago, that sounds very ominous, but I saw this beautiful blonde tornado come through Bridget's front door with her sister Mallory in tow, of course, and my life was forever changed. Since that day, I've only had eyes for one girl, my sweet Emily Jane. In 7 months' time, we would go on our first date, which was actually 3 years ago today. I knew then, as I know today, that this one was special. I'm so happy to know that she felt the same way. Emily's extremely intelligent, driven in her passions, overly generous, has never-ending energy like her mother, and still finds time to be the best-dressed woman in the room. So with that said, I promise to treat you with the respect, honor that you deserve. I promise to go to more estate sales and thrift shops, because that's the way to Emily's heart. I promise.
Good deal.
Yeah, smoking good deals.
Good deal.
I promise to be the rock that you need when things might not go our way. I promise to always do all the math for you. I promise to go to Bruce Springsteen concert with you anytime. I promise to care for you when you're sick, injured, or in need. And I promise to love you forever. I look forward to the amazing adventures we will take, to the opportunity for us to make a family, to kissing you before we both fall asleep each night, and for you to be my wife.
Scott, I've always been someone who can say exactly what I think and feel in the time that I'd like to say it. You, my love, have never not known what I'm feeling at any given moment. I promise to keep this throughout our entire life. I've never been silent with my love, to never leave you wondering what most aren't able to put into words. And I love you will never be missing from our conversation, but more importantly, I will never say this without the emotion and the meaning that I carry behind it. I love you today so much less than I'll love you tomorrow. You are a wonder for which I'll always marvel. I'll always look at you adoringly, just like the first time I ever laid eyes on you. Simply put, because from the very beginning, when I first saw you, when you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Emily, will you keep Scott as your favorite person, to laugh with him, go on adventures with him, support him through life's tough moments, grow old with him, and find reasons to love him every day?
I do.
Scott, will you keep Emily as your favorite person, to laugh with her, go on adventures with, support her through life's tough moments, grow old with her, and find reasons to love her every day?
I will and I do.
Mike the rings.
I hold this one. And you.
Emily, please present Scott with this ring as a symbol of this commitment and repeat after me. Scott, with this ring, I thee wed.
Scott, with this ring, I thee wed.
Promising to faithfully love, honor, and cherish you.
Promising to faithfully honor and cherish you.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Forsaking all others.
Forsaking all others.
From this day forth, as long as we both shall live.
From this day forth, for long as we both shall live.
And Scott, please present Emily with this ring as a symbol of this commitment and repeat after me. Emily, with this ring, I thee wed.
Emily, with this ring, I thee wed.
Promising to faithfully love, honor, and cherish you.
Promise to faithfully love, honor, and cherish you.
For better or worse.
For better or for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Forsaking all others.
Forsaking all others.
From this day forth, as long as we both shall live.
From this day forth, as long as we both shall live.
Please exchange your rings.
Jam that thing on there. Sweaty.
Scott and Emily, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
You gotta, oh my God. Here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Scott and Emily Lauer.
So sweaty. Are we just running? Okay.
Got an angel. She doesn't wear any wings. She wears a heart that can melt my own. She wears a smile that can make me wanna sing. She gives me presents with a presence alone. Gives me everything I could wish for. She gives me kisses on the lips just for coming home. She can make angels. I've seen it with my own eyes. You've gotta be careful when you've got good love, 'cause them angels will just keep on multiplying. You're so busy changing the world. Just one smile and you could change all of mine. we share the same soul. Oh, 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 we share the same soul. Oh, 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 share the same soul. Oh, 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 oh.
I can hear a heartbeat for 1,000 miles, and the heavens open every time she smiles. When I come to her, that's where I belong, and run into her like a river song. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. All right, man, you got a fine sense of
number.
All right.
When I'm feeling low down.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, well, I come to her when the sun goes down.
Well,
Take away my trouble, take away my grief, take away my heartache in the night like a thief. Give me love, give me crazy love. Give me love, love, it's a crazy love. Right.
yes, I need her in the daytime.
Yeah, I need her in the night.
But I want to throw my arms around her. Kiss her and hug her.
Kiss and hug her, kiss and hug her tight. And I'm returning
All right.
from so far away.
Well,
Gentle sound, sweet love, and the brighten of my day.
sing on, son.
It'll make me feel righteous, make me feel whole,
I know what you mean.
make me feel mellow down to my soul. Give me love, it's a crazy love.
I want to thank the Tacos for not having a fourth floor. Today is special. We are witness to a celebration of love and life. Our daughter Emily has chosen her forever partner and has officially pledged herself to Scott. Carol and I couldn't be happier. Here's my unsolicited advice. Be true to each other always. Share your joys, but also share your burdens. Love much and laugh much. Be each other's best friend and always speak well of one another. And when there are bumps in the road, forgive and forget. Today, your friends and family surround you as you begin something new and exciting. Remember your promises and keep them with all your heart. Mom and I offer you both our congratulations, our love, and the warmest wishes.
Having been married for 49 years, she's the son of my heart.
Cheers!
I think I've had some experience. It is with this that I can truly say that understanding love is one of the hardest things in the world. Marriage is loving, sharing, living, and forgiving. Times of sadness and times of great joy. There are days that you want to die for each other or kill each other. Times that your best friend will somehow become your worst enemy. You will love and hate him or her with the same passion. As you journey through life, do not model yourselves after anyone else. Rather begin a new chapter to remember forever. Keep the traditions of your ancestors alive in your lives and those of your children. Cherish your friends as they will become your guardians to the world. Remember always those who came before you. Remember always how much you are loved. To my darling Emily and my new son Scott, I love you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily's twin sister. Surprise! First of all, congratulations to Scott and Emily. I love you guys so much. It's just an incredible time to be here with you guys. Also, I'm really happy that I waited 31 years to have another brother tease me mercilessly. Cool. Usually the maid of honor gives a speech, but I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to sing you all a song by the Avett Brothers that has a special message to me. Love. Our mom used to sing us songs when we were little, and she didn't have the best voice, but either do I. But it made us feel safe and comfortable and loved. So I hope that's what I can share with you and Scott tonight. And by the end of it, you all feel a little bit more loved. One person dead from such as money. No need to go get locked away. When I leave your arms, the things that I think of, no need to get overwhelmed. I'm coming home. I wonder which sister is better. Which one my parents love the most. I sure did get in lots of trouble. They seem to let the other go. A tear fell from my father's eye. I wonder what my dad would say. He said, I love you, and I'm proud of you both. If I get murdered in the city, go read a letter in my desk. Don't bother with all my belongings, but pay attention to the list. Make sure my brother knew I loved him. Make sure my mother knew the same. Always remember, there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our pain. Always remember, there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our pain.
Don't text me right now, okay? Alright, so first of all, I would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight to this beautiful wedding of Scott Matthew Lauer and Emily Jane Wright Lauer. As you might not know, I'm Scott's younger brother, Mike Lowry. Scott my whole childhood, mostly because he's taller than me. I admire my older brother. He is intelligent, outgoing, witty, competitive, motivated, supportive, and kind. These traits are the ways he's allowed himself to push forward in his career in sports and to succeed in life. Those traits have also allowed him to help others succeed. Scott has always been there for me through my successes and my struggles. Our childhood could be summed up in one movie, The Good Son. I happen to be the Elijah Woods character. Scott played Macaulay Culkin. But my mom never let him drop off the cliff. Thanks, Mom. That's a good one. I seem to always be the crash test dummy in our adventures. One time we were playing in the backyard on a picnic table. We were playing pirates and we were swinging our fake swords around, I guess. I must have had old Blackbeard Scott cornered because the next thing I knew, I had an ice pack on my head and a Sears catalog open to the toy section in my lap. Literally, the dude pushed me off the picnic table onto a concrete patio and busted my head open. I won! What a jerk.
Did you get a sweet toy?
No, they didn't have Amazon back then. That's good. My parents are very loving and supportive, but at one point, I think my parents thought Scott's future of getting married was comparable to me graduating high school. It just wasn't going to happen. They were very half-heartedly supportive. Like I was hearing the same things they would tell me when I was going to school. For instance, you know, Scott, you really gave it the good old high school try. Or, you'll get there one day, son. That's my parents. My dad really loves my brother so much. He tells me every time I visit him with my family. Even when my brother is taking a number 2, in my dad's eyes, he's still number 1. I've learned a lot in a small amount of time about Emily. Her middle name is Jane. She has siblings just like myself, and one who looks just like her. Her brother, Zach. Sorry, I just did it. Emily also has a lot of great traits. She is intelligent, well-mannered, motivated, outgoing, honest, kind, and a great person to be around. She has a great career, and now a very loving husband. Her family is very loving and supportive as well. Marriage. What marriage means to me. Marriage to me is the amazing bond between two spiritual beings. The love you have for one another. I mean, the fact that you can still love someone who is the worst backseat driver and still enjoy driving places with them. Right, Emily? He's like the next, Scott's like the next GPS. wedding advice you should probably not take from me. Don't go to bed mad after a fight or argument. Learn how to just listen. She is always right. W-R-I-G-H-T. Apologize as much as possible and enjoy your lives. All right. So, if you know me, I tell the best jokes. So here is my dad joke for the night. Did you hear about the 2 cell phones that got married? The reception was amazing. Now I want to take some time and reference some made-up scripture. The book of Haggai, Puritanian 1620, verse 36 to line 7. As he gazed from heaven with his large melon-sized head upon his open land, he saw a young man. He said to the young man, "Mikey, your life is the best joke." This is another one. The book of the Philippo, Dear Taves 420, verse 9 through line 65. And there he stared at the young man with a grin on his face and exclaimed, "I do what I want." This great made-up scripture reference leads me to a conclusion that you should party when you want and experience all that life has to offer. With all that being said, let's raise our glasses to this beautiful couple.
the future.